stop, you lost money using candlestick pattern? Then this is the right video for you, because I will show you how to improve your strategy in order to become long-term profitable. So I will show you how the professionals do it. So stay tuned, it will be really exciting. You will see that it will work really great. Everyone speaks about candlesticks and candlesticks pattern, so let's see how to use them most efficiently for your trading. Candlesticks are part of trading like pasta and wine belong to the culture in Italy. So as long as the market is open, there are candlesticks building. So what we need to use them most efficiently is a filter to filter up the high potential setups for our trading strategy. So I've seen many traders, or let's say beginners in trading, that use candlestick patterns by themselves as a whole strategy. But please take some time, maybe an hour at the weekend, and pick your favorite candlestick pattern and try it yourself if a strategy with the pattern itself could work. So let's take a quick look at the chart. I will give you an example. So let's pick an example pattern here. We will use one of the most common one, the bullish engulfing candlestick pattern, a really powerful candlestick pattern if used correctly. So let's see, we have applied it to the chart, so we see where we have the bullish engulfing pattern. And here you see a small red candle engulfed by a big green one. So this is a beautiful pattern. And what we also see, the market is reversing at this point and changing into the long direction. So this would be a great trade here. But let's take a look at some other examples. So here we have a pattern here as well. You see the green candle engulfs the red one, not that strong as we have had before. So this is of course an indication also that this might be not that powerful. And you also see that the market continues sideways before it later on continues long. So depending how patient you are, you might have stayed in the trade, but it wouldn't have worked right away after this pattern. What would be the basis of this pattern that after it is building, the market in a short time frame will turn long? Now let's continue with a few other bullish engulfing candlestick patterns, and we see here the bullish engulfing pattern wouldn't have worked that well here. The market takes some more time, and after that here, that is a good one. The market reverses and goes long. Really beautiful trade. And of course this one might have worked as well if you would be patient, but what we also see, the market didn't turn short, so the trade would have worked out here as well. So different examples here. For example, we have a engulfing pattern as well, not that strong, but also we see the market, but also we see the pattern works first. The market pushes strongly into the long direction, but then reverses short really strong. So this could be a losing trade, for example, depending of course on your stop loss and your strategy. Here we have another example, sideways market afterwards. Here this candlestick pattern isn't that strong like we've talked before, but it worked beautiful. So you see, if you are using the candlestick pattern, try it out where you would enter the market, where you would put your stop loss, how you would manage your trade, and then see what the output is. So what your performance would be using only this candlestick pattern as a whole strategy. But like said before, for example, some people use a strategy and then they place an order, maybe for example here, they put their stop loss below this last lows, below the wicks, and then of course they leave room for the trade and then get knocked out and their stop loss gets hit. And they make a negative trade, so they are losing money. And this is the point where really many traders, especially beginners, stop trading this strategy, or maybe even stop trading at all. But why, guys? Trading is a powerful tool and can be really profitable. So don't give up right away. There are so many tools, simple but effective, to make your strategy profitable long term. So what the professionals do, they use the candlestick patterns in combination with other tools. So let's see how this looks like. So look at it. I will zoom in a bit, and these two candlesticks are supposed to tell you how the whole market is moving. If the market is really reversing, that's asking a bit too much, don't you think? So let's see how to improve this strategy, how to filter for only the good setups, the powerful setups. This does mean that the strategy itself can't be successful. Of course, if you do some tests, depending on the market phase, it can be, of course, an output that is profitable. But what we want is a long-term profitable strategy, and of course, a highly profitable. So what we do is we add some factors to this strategy that will guarantee us long-term that we are making better profits, higher profits, a better hit rate, of course, and that we have, of course, a predictable result. That doesn't mean that we know how every trade ends, but we know how the sum of trades will end, so how much profit they approximately will bring us. And that is what trading is about, what every trader is searching for, a long-term profitable strategy where he or she knows this will work. So now I am going to reveal the secret. I will share a powerful advice with you that will turn your strategy from zero profits or small profits into a strategy with great performance. The market phase is decisive. A reversal pattern bedded into a trend that is maybe going on for a while and reaching a resistance area, a really strong resistance, a key level. So a single candlestick pattern itself in this case is useless, but in combination with this strong support and resistance area after an ongoing trend, this is powerful. That's a totally different picture. A candlestick pattern bedded into the whole picture. This is what makes a strategy successful and powerful. So let's see an example here. You see we're having here a beautiful downwards trend on the higher time frame. We are here on the daily time frame. And then what we see is the market is reaching a support and resistance here that is becoming a key level, and the market is moving within this area. And now after it has bounced off here, the first time the market is coming down again into the lower area of the support and resistance area. And what do we see here? I will zoom in, and here we see a beautiful bullish engulfing candlestick pattern. So we have different arguments meeting here in this situation. First of all, we're on the higher time frame. We have had a beautiful downward trend that has reached a key level of support and resistance, building a short sideways movement in which we are on the bottom now, and then the market is building a bullish reversal candlestick pattern. And these conditions meeting here makes it a powerful, high potential trading setup. And best if you can confirm it with a third argument, what we also have here, and which is also a candlestick pattern we see down here, a hammer candle. You see a small body with a long wick, which is telling us that the market or the bears try to push the market through this level, through this key level of resistance, but they didn't manage to do so. The bears failed to do so. And this is also indicating that the market will turn into the long direction. So 3 arguments meeting here, a really, really powerful setup. So let's see how this trade would work out. We place our order after the green, beautiful engulfing candle, which is engulfing the beautiful red hammer candle. And of course, we put our stop loss with space below this last low and below our support and resistance level and below our key level of support and resistance here. And then we put our target up here to the last high, of course a little below, to leave some room to make sure that it will definitely get hit if the market reaches this area up here. And then we are good to go. And we see the market develop very well, made its way upwards, a really beautiful trend into the long direction, really clean. and then it hit our target up here, and we cashed in a profit with a risk reward ratio of 4.4. So a really high potential trade. You see, the risk is low in comparison with our output. And of course, we have a higher hit rate if we use these different arguments meeting at the same point. This is what makes a strategy powerful and successful. This is how professional swing traders do it, and which can be your way to become successful in trading as well. And that's it for this video today. And if you want to know how to do it properly and need my help, click below this video. There you'll find the link to my website. And otherwise, I will see you next week with the next video. If you have any suggestions, questions, leave a comment below. And if you haven't done so, please don't forget to give me a thumb up for this video. See you again next week. Bye bye.